From the allure of lush lawns to the heartbreak of shattered savings, navigating the real estate realm can be tricky. But worry not. With Real Money Real Estate as your trusty guide, every twist and turn will be an informed step forward. In today's video we will explore 10 tips for new home buyers. Tip 1. Budget beyond the bricks. Everyone's been there, walking past a bakery, getting that whiff of freshly baked pastries, only to realize moments later that you've splurged on a whole box. Buying a house can sometimes feel the same, but on a much grander scale. This isn't about an extra pastry, it's about potentially thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars over budget. When you commence your house hunt, you'll be met with sprawling lawns, ornate chandeliers, grand staircases, and maybe even a pool that screams for Sunday brunch parties. However, beyond that visual and emotional appeal lies the real challenge: can you actually afford it? Your budget should encapsulate more than just the listing price of a home. Remember, purchasing a house is a long-term commitment. Alongside the base price, there's homeowners insurance to think about. Rates can vary drastically depending on your area, especially if you're in a flood-prone zone or an area with a higher risk of natural disasters. Then there are the homeowner association fees. If you're considering a gated community or a condominium, these fees can be a monthly or yearly commitment and cover everything from landscaping to security to the maintenance of common areas. Property taxes are another major consideration. These taxes can change, often increasing annually. Some areas might offer tax incentives or breaks for certain homeowners, like first-time buyers or senior citizens, but you must always be prepared for potential hikes. Lastly, a budget for routine maintenance. Whether it's landscaping, plumbing, or simply sprucing up the interiors, maintenance costs can accumulate, especially in older homes. Thus, before you fall in love with that bay window overlooking a manicured lawn, take a hard, detailed look at your finances. Ask yourself not just if you can buy the house, but also if you can comfortably live in it and maintain it for years to come. Tip 2. Credit score, your financial fingerprint. Often when we talk about identity, we think of personal characteristics, experiences, or even biometrics. But in the financial world, your credit score is a critical component of your identity. It's a number, yes, but behind that number lies a story of financial discipline, responsibility, and history. Imagine you're back in school, and your credit score is akin to your final grades. Now, if universities or employers were to assess you based on that grade, you'd want it to be exemplary. Similarly, a high credit score makes you an appealing borrower in the eyes of lenders. A credit score isn't just about whether you'll get a loan, it's also about the terms as well. High scores can open doors to lower interest rates, saving you significant amounts over the life of a mortgage. On the contrary, a lower score might saddle you with higher rates or even result in a declined application. So, how do you ensure a glittering score? Timely bill payments, reducing outstanding debts, not maxing out your credit cards, and refraining from applying for multiple new credit lines in a short span are all strategies to bolster your score. If your score isn't shining bright, it's often wise to hold off on that house hunt. Use the time to repair and build up your credit. Settle outstanding balances, contest any inaccuracies in your credit report, and demonstrate consistent financial responsibility. It might delay your buying plans by a few months or even a year, but the financial benefits in the long run are undeniable. Tip 3. The might of the right down payment. Let's imagine buying a home as though you're baking a cake. If your monthly mortgage is the frosting, then the down payment is that critical base layer. It's what sets the stage for everything else, and the thicker this layer, the more solid your financial structure. Common wisdom dictates a 20% down payment. And while that's a solid figure, aiming for it shouldn't deter you from embarking on your home buying journey. There are numerous loan options, some requiring as little as 3%. However, here's the crux. The size of your down payment can directly influence your financial future. A substantial down payment has numerous advantages. Firstly, it can result in a lower monthly mortgage. Think of it this way. The more you pay up front, the less you owe, which naturally translates into smaller monthly payments. Moreover, A significant down payment can help you avoid the added monthly cost of private mortgage insurance, PMI, a fee lenders might impose until you've paid off a particular percentage of your loan. The larger your initial investment in the house, the more immediate equity you hold in the property. On the flip side, depleting all your savings for a down payment isn't wise either. Always ensure you have a buffer for unexpected expenses. Finding the balance between a sizable down payment and maintaining a safety net of savings is the key. Enjoying our tips so far? Click the like button. Make sure you stick around to hear the most valuable tip at the end. That one personally saved me the most. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. It will help us in our goals of educating more first-time home buyers. Now let's get back to the video. Tip 4, Pre-approval, the real estate golden ticket. Every legendary treasure hunter has a map. So, when diving into the adventure of home buying, wouldn't you want one too? Enter the mortgage pre-approval. A pre-approval isn't merely a thumbs up from a lender. It's a meticulously detailed document that outlines exactly how much they're willing to lend you based on a deep dive into your financial history. It takes into account your income, assets, debts, and credit score. Firstly, it's a reality check. While you might have set your heart on a majestic mansion, your pre-approval might point you more towards a cozy cottage. It's an indicator of your price range, ensuring you focus only on feasible properties. Additionally, in a competitive market, a pre-approval can be your golden ticket. In multiple bid situations, having a pre-approval might just tip the scales in your favor. However, it's crucial to understand that a pre-approval isn't a loan guarantee. Major financial changes post pre-approval, like a new car loan or job loss, can impact your ultimate mortgage approval. Tip 5. Loans, the tailored fit. When Alice tumbled down the rabbit hole, she was met with a myriad of choices. Similarly, in the world of home loans, there isn't just one path. There's a veritable maze of options, each with its peculiarities. From Federal Housing Administration, FHA, loans, specially designed for those with lower credit scores or minimal down payments, to Veterans Affairs, VA, loans crafted exclusively for veterans and offering perks like zero down payment, the list is vast. Then there's the conventional loan, typically requiring higher credit scores and larger down payments but potentially boasting lower interest rates and without the need for private mortgage insurance. Be sure to check out our video linked in the description below where we do an in-depth breakdown on how to be certain you are getting the right loan. Tip 6. The undercover costs of closing. There's a saying in theater, it's not over till the curtain falls. The same could be said about buying a home. Just when you think you've navigated the bulk of financial responsibilities, in sweep the closing costs. Closing costs are like those final bosses in video games. They encompass a range of fees and can constitute 2 to 5% of the loan amount. These costs might include appraisal fees, because lenders want to be sure they're investing in a property that's worth its price, title insurance, a protective measure against any unforeseen claims to the property, escrow costs, and several others. Some of these costs, like origination fees or points, might be negotiable. It can be beneficial to shop around and compare closing costs from various lenders, identifying areas where you might potentially shave off some expenses. Additionally, some areas or programs offer closing cost assistance for first-time buyers or those with limited incomes. It's always wise to check if you qualify for any such aid. Crucially, always be prepared. Review the loan estimate provided by your lender and compare it to the closing disclosure. Any significant discrepancies should be addressed. Knowledge is power, and understanding each line item can equip you to make the best financial decisions as you cross the home buying finish line. Tip 7. The Realtor, your home buying guide. Imagine venturing into the vastness of the sea without a seasoned captain to guide your ship. Daunting, right? This encapsulates the essence of a real estate agent in your home buying voyage. They aren't just individuals showing you properties. They're your allies, equipped with market knowledge, negotiation skills, and a thorough understanding of the paperwork labyrinth. They can spot an overpriced listing, identify when a property has been on the market for too long, and even tap into their network to learn about homes that might not be listed yet. When it comes to negotiation, their expertise shines. Whether it's identifying potential repair areas that can be leveraged for a lower price or understanding market trends to gauge how much under or over the asking price you should offer, they are invaluable. Additionally, while it might seem that hiring an agent adds to your costs, remember, typically, it's the seller who pays the agent's commission. For buyers, this professional assistance comes without the hefty price tag. In essence, find a real estate agent you trust, one who understands your priorities, respects your budget, and advocates for your best interests. Tip 8. The power of inspection. If buying a house is like getting into a long-term relationship, then a home inspection is that critical phase of getting to know your partner's quirks. And just like in relationships, it's better to understand potential issues early on. Home inspections are thorough evaluations of a property's structural and functional aspects. A seasoned inspector delves into everything, from checking the roof for leaks, evaluating the foundation for cracks, and testing electrical systems like the HVAC. It's an investment, yes, but one that can save substantial amounts down the line. An inspection can reveal hidden problems that might be deal breakers or identify areas that can be used as negotiation points for a better price. Moreover, knowing potential pitfalls can help you budget for future repairs. Always ensure that the inspector you hire is licensed and comes with glowing recommendations. After an inspection, review the report in detail, preferably with your agent, to determine the best course of action. Tip 9. Beyond purchase, the ongoing saga. So, you've just bought your dream home. You've unpacked your boxes, maybe hung a few pictures. The long process is finally over, right? Not so fast. Owning a home is a marathon, not a sprint. Unlike renting, where unexpected repairs might be your landlord's headache, as a homeowner, the buck stops with you. This includes maintenance, like seasonal HVAC checks, repairs, that sudden plumbing issue, and unforeseen damages. Property taxes are another shifting variable. While you might move in with a clear understanding of your current tax rate, these figures can adjust over time, influenced by factors like property reassessments, improvements, or new tax policies. Then there's the possibility of increases in homeowners' insurance, especially if your area faces natural disasters. Costs can creep up, and it's essential to be prepared. The strategy? Always maintain an emergency fund. Financial experts recommend saving 1% to 2% of your home's value annually for unexpected costs. By staying proactive and keeping this buffer, you ensure your dream home remains a haven of peace and not a financial black hole. And now, time for the most valuable tip on the list. Number 10. Home buyer testimonials. Imagine setting out on a vast expedition. Would you rather embark with no knowledge, or would you consult those who've treaded the path before? The realm of home buying is no different. Each homeowner has a trove of insights gathered from the unique journey. From discovering hidden neighborhood gems to understanding the nuances of mortgage refinancing, the collective wisdom is immense. Talk to friends and family about their experiences. Attend local homebuyer workshops and engage in community forums. The stories you'll hear will be varied. Some might regale tales of perfect purchases, while others might share cautionary tales, illuminating pitfalls they wish they'd avoided. This isn't about simply collecting anecdotes. It's about discerning patterns, picking up on common threads, and using this aggregated knowledge to fortify your own home buying decisions. Plus, understanding the challenges and triumphs others faced can offer both solace and excitement as you navigate your own journey. Congratulations, you brave explorer! You've now navigated the vast terrains of home buying, equipped with a treasure trove of insights. But remember, while knowledge is power, every journey is unique. Yours will have its twists and turns, highs and lows. But with these tips as your compass, you're poised for success. Thanks for watching. Here's to smooth sailing on your home buying seas. Tell us about your home buying journey in the comments below. We love to hear about your experiences, whether they be good or bad, so that we can all learn and grow from each other.